as Gracie has so kindly put in chat. And also, right here, as it says, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So please do consider that content warning. Let's go ahead and start Doki Doki. So, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that website. So, that is your warning. We have pinned it in chat as well to say that, you know, this is a game that covers sensitive topics. So, watch at your own discretion. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you're at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay, I agree. I agree. I'm at least 13. Flip those numbers around and add 1. Game not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Yeah, okay. So another one. They're really... They're making sure you know. They're making sure you know. How is the sound, guys? Is it all good? His Blossommy needs his naps. Yeah, take them where you can get them, honestly, right now. It's good. Sounds lovely. Fantastic. All right. Let's go ahead and start. Wait, let me have a look at the... Do we have like a... Skip unseen text after choices? Unseen text? I don't like that. Auto forward time. All right, let's go ahead then. And... put our name in. My name's Lydia. In case you didn't know. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to watch school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lydia. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. And I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Lydia, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Called out? Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. My phone thought I was talking to her. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sorry. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is the vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only ever did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises that you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day that I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey, Cheese Lover, how's it going? Yeah, Doki Doki, I've never played it before. You playing my favorite game? No way! How's it going? Welcome on in Mystical Midnight. Yeah, I've never played this game before, surprisingly. It's been sat in my backlog, but it was the most voted for on rank 1. So I listened to you guys when I'm organizing my games, and yeah, we're finally gonna give it a go. Not the worst thing to sell your soul for. Oh, I'd sell my soul just for the chocolate button. I'd be ruined in this world because I would join the literature club without anyone else asking because I love me some books. So true. Gracie's on book talk. You read stuff aloud so well, I get tongue-tied so easy. Oh my god, me too. It depends on the day, it really does. But I feel like I've just got to kind of like get into the flow of it, doing sight reading and all that. Sell my soul for a Freddo. Oh my god, in this economy? You're an expensive girl. I'm doing good. I've just been wondering his heavy stuff. Yeah, we've pinned a message in chat about that. But yeah, we have been warned. Thank you though. I do appreciate it. Given that's how the price of a Freddo feels now. Exactly, that's basically a mortgage. Okay. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Lydia, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Lydia. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. But we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Lydia. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Lot of wind over there right now. A lot of wind. First game then. I mean, they're both good in the new game. You just get bonus stuff like CGI and art. New game... As in, like, the New Game Plus? Or... Because there is, a plus version as well, isn't there? Like, a paid-for version. New one goes onto a desktop and does not go on the main menu first. Ah! Yeah, no, just playing the original one, the free one. Alright. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand for all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages me to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of that effort into start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why we were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Lydia, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with a finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment that I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp for something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I just can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way that you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last book club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the darkest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lydia? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Lydia, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price that I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Lydia, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Lydia? Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, am I going to have the choice to write the poem? Ah, it's time to write a poem. Okay, yeah. Apparently we are doing. Love that. I'm currently 39 books into the year and I'm almost done with my 40th. Nice. The popcorn. The popcorn's so cute. I love that little limo. Okay, pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Well, I mean, we know that Yuri likes horror. Natsuki likes cute things. And Sayuri, I don't really know. Maybe just like energetic, like fun things. I'm gonna go for the most obvious one then. I'm gonna go for Yuri. She seems more my speed right now anyway, I think. Hey Raven, how's it going? Doki Doki, have you played this game? I've not. No, it's the first time for me. First time. I was just saying at the start of stream as well, like, I saw playthroughs when the game first got released, but it's been that long for me now that I feel like I've forgotten so much about it. I remember like some core elements, but generally speaking, like most of it, I've forgotten, which I'm pretty glad about because it means that I can have an actual authentic reaction playing it now. I was also a Yuri girly. I was very shocked when I played this game. Yeah, I remember like when it first came out and like seeing it for the first time and being like, wait, why are all the horror YouTubers that I know playing this game? Because it starts up and they're like, what? And then just when there's like the switch and you're just like, oh, okay. I too have an appalling memory. I saw all the spoilers in E33 and then forgot them from my playthrough. Nice. Sometimes it works in your favor. I remember all the MatPat videos about this. Oh god, there was just so many. Everyone was playing it, weren't they? Which, considering it was well, it is. This version anyway, it's a free game. Yeah. Yeah, never played it before, but very, very excited to be playing it now anyway. Okay, I feel like let's do a save here, actually. We'll save here, and then if we want to make some other choices, I guess I can always go back. But, so yeah, I'm gonna go with what Sayuri likes, I think. Sayuri? No, Yuri. Close. I'm on Twitch now. Just switch from the red app to here. Thank you, Mystical? Sorry, I nearly called you Mythical. Mystical, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, good to have you. All right. Let's go with Graveyard. And then we've got Holiday, Papa, Hopeless, Bliss, Entropy, Misfortune, Breathe, Skirt, Pain, and Calm. She likes horror, maybe Pain. Pain or Hopeless? I think Pain. Memories, Nibble. Playground, Scars. Pleasure, Starskate, Suicide. Empty, Ribbon, or Infallible. I'll go with Empty. Melody, Crimson, Judgment, Play, Extraordinary, Amazing. Flower, Vivacious, Rain Cloud, and Jump. Maybe Judgment? I'm gonna guess that like all of the... Oh! Wait, she jumps up when it's one for... Is that right? Or is she just jumping up anyway? She might just be jumping up anyway. Doki Doki. That's the game. Party, Peaceful, Unrestrained, Infinite, Dark, Warm, Uncanny, Afterimage, Childhood. I'll go with Doki Doki. Oh! She did jump up. Okay, so that one was for Natsuki. Together, Philosophy, Vivid, Passion, Skipping, Covet, Time, Alone. I'll go with... Huh? Heart, Lollipop, Unending, Unrequited, Eternity, Color, Ooh, maybe Unrequited is more Sayuri. I don't know. Death. That got Sayuri again. I'm intrigued. Okay. Charm, Fickle Imagination, Nightgown. Nightgown. I don't know. Incapable giggle, journey, bed, Virgo, marshmallow, explode, landscape. Vertigo? Okay, that one got Yuri. Frightening, horror. There we go, Yuri again. Insight, marriage. Define? Define? Okay. Socks, rainbow, variants, clouds, bouncy, sparkle, whisper. None of these seem like what I would think. Because whisper, I mean, like some of these, they can be taken in like more of a dark tone. I don't know. Variants. Okay. Essence, boop, prayer, rose, cute, blanket, kiss, contaminations, sticky and anxiety. We'll go with anxiety. Fantasy, tragedy. Oh! No, that one was Siri. Okay. Interesting. Ambient, cry. Oh. Yeah, this is a bit difficult to switch between them, I guess. Grief. What? Okay, we only got 4 more. Wrath. Okay, so the things that are more like violent, I guess. Oh my god, no. Right. Poof, peace, extreme, family, world one. Okay. Misery? God damn it. Right. Despise. Last one. Heaven sent anger. I think maybe anger. Oh my god. Anger was Natsuki. Because she's a bit of a yandere. Hi again, Lydia. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lydia. Hope this isn't too overwhelming for of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me that he didn't even want to join our clubs this year. Any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Lydia always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with his busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Lydia can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. Looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. Bet that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you came to have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with a long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lydia? Yeah, you're my kind of gal, Yuri. You're my kind of gal, what can I say? Lydia is big, strong man's. Yes. The ending of a big arc. By the way, when you pick a word, the character jumps up if it's to do with that. Ah, I got you. I love Yuri, my sweet horror-loving girlie. She's so me. She's so me. So relatable. Super hot. I was also a Yuri girlie. Cinema. Okay. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah. Totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kind of stories, they challenge you to look at things from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Well, ain't that some foreshadowing? I can see where this is going. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Girl. Relatable. Relatable. There's meds for that. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. You're interrupting. There's meds for that. It's true. I would not go with Yuri in the first place. We've got so much in common. So much. She's my favorite, but I'm terrified of women, so I would not speak to any of them for years. just admire them from afar. And yeah, relate. Okay. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, alright? It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start at the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling's somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it means, if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. 1 second. When you're doing the poems, when the characters jump up and down, that means that the words are for them. Yeah, I got you. I literally did not speak to people when I worked in the pub for about 2 years. Only started speaking when Niall works there too. Oh, no way! Aw. Correct. Also me too. She's my favourite. But I'm terrified of women. I don't speak to them. I feel that I legit because someone... Alright. I think I'm gonna get up and have another quick stretch again because it's getting hot again. But yeah, won't be long. We will be back very momentarily. Enjoy the BRB screen once more, guys. Hello? I'm just gonna... Cats! This is the best anomaly.
Hello there.
Oh! Off! All the way off! Nah, who put that in this game? I ain't playing Shark Dentist, man. What the fuck? I should pry them out. No, I don't think you should. I don't think you should. Oh, look at the carpet. It's the shining carpet. Oh! That doesn't mean you could do other creepy things from The Shining. Die when I tell you.
Bye, have a great time.
Camera, unfortunately. Whoa! Oh god, I forgot I was in a boss fight. Oh no.
Holy fuck.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I swear. No! What? Oh my god, wait, what? That's huge. Oh god, I was worried about the wrong thing. I was worried about the wrong thing. There's a fucking xenomorph. Viv.
Amy, are you okay?
There's so many of them. Are you serious? Oh. Wait, what? I don't think that was meant to happen. I wonder who Rick is. Oh my god! Are you Rick? Yep, give it a go. Oh, no. No, no, other way, other way. Ah! No, the fucking stick drift! No, use it! Holy sh**. Stay back, Eileen, I've got you. Right, I got... Not that! Not that!
Oh, nice.
No! It does keep on, like, sinking further and further down.
More money.
God damn it. I've just... Shit. I've not just shit. No, I've... Sure, I find a ring and all of a sudden she's like, oh, James! Alright, hello, I'm back. Sorry, Ollie just got back, so... Let me turn the sound up again. Oh, it's all good. Mystical, don't worry about it. Yeah, have a stretch. Like I said, sorry guys, I'm really running on very little sleep today. Well, this week, but it's given me a lot of aches. A lot of aches and a lot of knots all down my back and my shoulders and my neck, so I need to get up and move. Did not mean to, that's all. No, you're all good, don't worry about it. Doki Doki Ollie Club, yeah. Alright, let's continue. Oh, in the spirit of today's game, a haiku for quesadillas. Hunger beckons me, molten gold with a flower shell, quesadillas rock. Nice. I love that. Nice one, Alpha. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I would just turn it down a bit for me because it's very loud for me. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Lydia, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, because she knows it's coming. I'm gonna do another little save in a different slot so we can have that one ready if we need it again. Okay. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time that we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, sped from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Sirens going around in the background. I'm hoping you can't hear that, and that doesn't pick up on the recording, but yep. Okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Well, we're getting closer with Yuri, so let's do that. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces a finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical on new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. Are you calling me out here for, like, writing a piece that, you know, I think you'd like? Probably, right? Anyway. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club can give valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which, in itself, is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Click outside the poem area to continue. Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? Wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to Wow, my words. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Lydia. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than simply tell a story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her lasting remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Lydia. Ah. Me too. Okay, who should I show my poem to next? Alright, so we... I guess can show them to all of them? Should we go with Monica? I feel like Monica might be quite critical. Natsuki as well, I feel like is gonna probably tear us to shreds, but let's go with Monica. Hi, Lydia. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Lydia. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Lydia. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Sugiri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write something like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice when I'm assuming Yuri has, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find this kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Oh, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. Spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. James Sunderland? Alright. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can feel really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was like an infomercial. Okay, who should we show it to next? Let's go with Natsuki, and we'll end off with Sayori. Lydia, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe, that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I love the music change and everything. It's fully just like, yeah. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess it's going to be Sayori. This is a good poem, Lydia. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It's just... It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Just like I said before, Lydia. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Stop! Anyway, can't deny... Everyone's out to get me right now. can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Aw, that's cute. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice. Or, how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Oh gosh. Hang on, let me... I just want to keep my eye on the stream because I'm a little bit worried about... Yeah. The heat on the PC. Especially after, like, yesterday when it got mentioned that heat could damage the parts. Now I'm a bit paranoid about that. So, yeah. Alright, let me go ahead and put that there. So, that was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Or I'm guessing it's Natsuki? Natsuki? They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Lydia did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Blackest beans encased in flour melted cheese. I will devour. Vanilla chai did suit my mood. I have now returned with food. That's incredible. Very well done. Nice one. How's your food? Have you started yet? That does sound really, really good though. vanilla chai, definitely. Oh my goodness. Sorry for the yawning, guys. Okay. And Lydia liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you two were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh. I didn't realize... Oh my god, I can't speak. Hey, Reversed, how you doing? Welcome in. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Am I gonna have to pick which poem I like more? Why do I feel like that's coming? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Lydia appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lydia started showing up. Women. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Lydia? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at a reader, not force them to try and figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Lydia. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Lydia? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be... Oh god, I've got an option for Sayuri here as well. Okay. But, I mean, I did tailor my poem more towards Yuri, so I'm gonna defend Yuri. Chick fight! The ladies are fighting! Hey Reverse, how's it going? Welcome on in. The real horror is having a bunch of inconsiderate people trying to use you as leverage in their personal beefs. Honestly, yeah. They're trying to get me involved. I don't want to pick a side. No worries, Blam. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, so. Yuri. Natsuki? You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said a poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. And if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did! It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken a side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayuri, she doesn't need to... Every time. Go away! Every time I say Sayuri, my phone starts popping off. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches a poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki... She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Lydia. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Oh, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Lydia, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, that means that I can at least do a better job impressing those that I want to impress. And not on myself with newfound determination. Lydia! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Siri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri? About what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know what, Lydia? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught into the kind of situation that I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Your reading is so nice, to be honest. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thanks. I was always like, in school, you know, like when people got asked to read in class, I was always very, very nervous because I'd stutter over my words quite a lot. But since, like, streaming and especially story games quite a bit more, I'm really trying to, like, get better at it, I guess. But, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mystical. I appreciate that. Oh, gosh, hang on. I'm trying to crap my back a little bit. Okay, so... Right, so yeah, Yuri likes horror, but she likes more convoluted words, so I wonder if that's gonna be our key for picking the words for her. So maybe... Miga? Yes, there we go. Right, horror again. And then... Massacre? Grief was, Sayuri, wasn't it? Incapable. I think maybe massacre? Yeah, there we go. We got one. Contamination. Is that going to be one for it? Yes. Incongruent? Oh, look at that. Yeah, okay. So now that I know that she's quite the linguist, I think I've got the knack. I think I've got more of a knack. Having said that, though, this one's a bit difficult. So, imagination. Haha, look at that. Maybe unrequited. Damn it, unrequited was... Sorry, headphones. Headphones? I think wrath again. Intellectual. Atone. Okay. Fester? Yeah, there we go. Vitality. Eternity. Maybe crimson? I feel like crimson is a bit more elegant of a word, so yeah, that makes sense that it's hers. Philosophy? Yeah? We'll go with that. Challenge mode is actually trying to make a poem using all of the words that you pick. Oh my god, could you imagine? Can't even remember. Effulgent? Sure, I'll go with that. Right, let's try parfait. No, of course, that's a cute word. That's a lovely little sugary dessert. Nope, okay, so parfait is Natsuki. Right, covet. Yep. Then we'll go with scars. No, okay, that's Sayori again. Nightgown. I know that one's. I'm pretty sure that's Natsuki. Disarray. Yep, there we go. After image. Yeah. Okay, that worked out for Yuri as well. All right. I do love the music in this game, to be honest. Yeah, me too. It's a really good soundtrack. There's an achievement where you have to do perfect poem for all the girls. Oh, really? For every single one or just one? Either way, that's quite cool. Interesting. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Lydia. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Lydia to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Revolution? She said retribution. Ha! There we go. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh. Okay. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Haha, I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. It bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just for one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mm-hmm. Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. I love it. Mystical! Thank you so much for the sub! I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Enjoy all of your emotes. We've got quite a few brand new ones as well, so yeah, I hope that you enjoy them. Thank you very much. That's so kind of you. Oh, Natsuki. You said beggars can't be choosers, as I literally read the exact same line in my book. No way. I'm just narrating your book for you. Gracie's actually just reading Doki Doki right now. I have to accept the revolution. Comrade Sayori canon. Probably just recite the lyrics to a birthday massacre song and Yuri would like it. Fair. Fair. Yep. Did my sub go through? I'm just curious. That's all. Yeah, it did. It did. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, but I hope you enjoy your notes and everything. But yeah, if you don't see it on your end, sometimes refreshing the stream can help. That way you don't get ads or anything like that. So yeah. I was watching an ad. Oh, bless you. Yeah, if you refresh the stream, then it should stop all of that. Yeah, sometimes it just, I don't know why, it just wants you to like refresh it for it to come up with like the share your sub thing. Always refresh after subbing. Yeah, it just helps kick Twitch into action a little bit, I suppose. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, so probably didn't hear if you were in an ad, but yeah, I've just done a bunch of new emotes, just drawn quite a few new ones. So yeah, hope that you enjoy them and get the most out of them. Hey Painslayer, how's it going? Hello from early Monday morning. I'm gonna hazard a guess then and say that you're probably in Oz or New Zealand, perhaps. What time is it now? Oh my god, 7. Nearly. Anyway, right. So, mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Natsuki instantly taking offense again. Yeah, Australia. Hey, nice. Yeah, well, I hope you're having a good start to your morning anyway. How was the snow in Oz, New Zealand? Oh, wait, there was snow? G'day, mate. How are you, Payne? I'm from the UK. Wow, Mystical, you're from the UK as well. Let's go, sub. I can't wait for the journey that I'm going to be on with the horror games that you're going to be playing. Oh, Mystical, thank you so much. That's really sweet. Yeah, we've got quite a lot lined up, quite a bit planned. I do a good mix here of older games, newer games, super old games, So yeah, we dabble in a bit of everything. So, but they're always horror. They're always horror. So I do hope you enjoy what we've got coming up. And yep, again, if anybody wants to, I believe if you do ! Socials, it should come up. But I have a rank 1 profile. If anybody doesn't know what that is, that's actually like a social media channel for gaming. Is it on there? Bastard, it's not. Well, anyway, it's in the YouTube description anyway, the stream description. Or it's beneath in my panels, I believe. But yeah, it's kind of like a social media specifically for gaming, so you can put like what you're playing, what you have played, what you want to play. And I do have, for my want to play games, I've got voting turned on. So if anybody goes over there and they see something that they want me to play next, that actually helps me to like bump it up the queue. So that's why we're playing Doki Doki today, actually, because it was the next highly requested game after Bendy and the Ink Machine. But we will be going back to Boris Lone Wolf, don't worry. I say going back to it. We'll be starting it. But yeah, just for today, while we're like getting an idea for whether the heat's going to be back, going to be at, sorry. I thought we'd play Doki Doki because it's a little bit of a short game, I guess. How's the heat in the Northern Hemisphere? Grim. Hey Boris, how's it going? Got any bacon soup? What good timing, right, as you mentioned Boris Lone Wolf. Yeah, how are you doing today, Boris? Welcome on in. Got a lot of good videos and other games that if you haven't seen, you should check out. Oh, Gracie, thank you. But yeah, I actually just put a new video out yesterday. It's an anomaly game called Paragnosia. I got all of the endings and I got all 100 anomalies. So if anybody wants to go check that out, drop a like or a comment or some hype points, that'd be greatly appreciated. It's called Bendy Lone Wolf. Yes. Did I not say that? DDLC is totally a chill visual novel where you just talk to cute girls. Nothing happens. Yeah, definitely. Nothing. Absolutely nothing out of the ordinary. I don't know why anybody would suggest anything otherwise. All right. Okay, here we go. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to hearing it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lydia. Monica smiles sweetly. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Yeah, English only in the chat, please. We can't moderate what we can't read. She loves indie horror. I do love an indie horror. I do. Yeah, it's, are there any mods in YouTube chat? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to check that out for myself. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Lydia is the best community ever. Oh, bless you. That's so sweet. It's really sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little second to just translate what was being said. Even though that first message does not make an awful lot of sense. Americans? Why are we talking about Americans? I hope you're not calling me American, because I'm not. Huh? What on earth? Yeah, these messages just, like, don't make any sense. What? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was solving a crime in Sinking City. Alt-tabbing is annoying in this game if you're on about. Oh no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. But yeah, thank you for getting that. Yeah, that was just a bit strange. All right. So, oh, but thank you so much, Mystical. That's really sweet. 143 days until GTA 6. Is anybody planning on getting it? Oh my god, are you kidding me again? What's with all the why do we I don't understand why there's like so many. What is that? It says it. Okay, yeah, we need to keep the chat in just English, please. The mods speak English, I speak English, so I can't moderate anything. If it's not in English, sorry. You're wearing a Devil t-shirt? I'm an Arsenal fan. Yeah, I do be wearing Red Devils. But yeah, it's doing the best in this heat, to be fair. Doing the best. All right, pre-ordered it for 2 different consoles. Oh really? Wait, are you getting the what's it? The physical edition? Like the one with an actual disc, or the one without? There's a key in the bin to find. I'm joking, I've not played this. Hello Slasher, how you doing? That's why all games will get more expensive. To be fair, like I think I got 2 different copies of Requiem. But yeah, I suppose it doesn't help like if you get demand. But yeah, I like across different platforms. I wouldn't get like 2 on the same platform. What is going on here? Oh, what the hell? Are these just bots? I can only assume that these are bots right now. Because why on earth are we all of a sudden getting a hell of a lot of like Russian? Yeah, these have just got to be bots. What the hell is going on? And it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Right, okay. Okay. Probably so, yeah, because they're just like one after another. I don't get why they're one after another. We've not had this problem before. We've not had like a load of people coming in and not in other languages. I don't get it. And it's weird that they just happen to be like all the same. Russian bots going wild, yeah. At the moment, GTA 6 is only digital codes. I thought, didn't they announce the other day though, because of the backlash, that they were actually going to release discs. I could be wrong. That's what I heard anyway. Sorry, I sent my last message and ran to the bathroom. No, you're fine, you're fine. It's okay. I can I'll keep YouTube open on my phone. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Kenneth. Don't feel pressured. I assume the bot's trying to harass you because they think you're American, despite not being the case. That's weird though, because like the messages just kind of didn't make sense. Like one just said like fish, and another just said land, and another was like It literally sounded like some poetry or something like that. I don't know. I do like Fishland. The land of the fish. I have both chats open. I just assumed I'd have time to pee. No, you're fine. Google Translated wants something about learning French. Yeah. I just can't really risk it, unfortunately, if there's like that many coming in back to back and it's like the messages don't make sense. They're writing your poetry like you're writing in DDLC. Yeah, I was just about to make that joke. if you want me to be a temporary mod, by the way, I've modded other chats. Sure, if you're happy with doing that. Yeah, let me, I am a-okay for you to do that. Oh, you've been here quite a while, so... Oh. Crap. I don't know how to do it. What was just hello, friend? Oh. I'm not sure how to do it from here. I might have to go into, like, actual YouTube on desktop, because I don't think StreamerBot can do it. Oh, that's the wrong stream, that's why. I don't use my modded YouTube account, I use my personal one. Well, that's not helpful, is it? Right. Again, really? Okay. I don't get it. There's such an influx right now. But yeah, I will... Okay, that one was like a really fucking sus message. What the hell? Okay. So where do I... Is it in my actual stream? Can I go into the chat and then do it that way? I like your Michael Myers poster at the back. Oh, thank you so much. I painted that. Yeah, all of these, I've got a few of them. So I've got... Oh god, that went all funny with my monitor. What happened there? Yeah, I've got Pig from Saw over there. I've got Freddy Krueger, which isn't finished. I've got Myers and I've got Candyman down there. But yeah, I painted all those. So thank you very much. That's really kind. Okay, right. Can I do it from here? Add as moderator. There we go. Lovely. Thank you so much, Owl. I appreciate that. I have my shoes ready for... Bless you. There we go. Poggy, 6 years. 6 years, 8 months. Oh my god, you're getting close to 7. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. All right. Oh shit, almost 6 years. Oh my god. No one's beating Gracie. Gracie's been following me longer than I've been streaming. I blame Cotton. Indeed. Oh, he's on tour right now, isn't he? Ah, there we go, Al. Do you want to do the honors? There we go. There we go. Aw. It's like a rite of passage, isn't it? Like, mod's first ban. Mod's first bans. Hey, Lydia, can I ask you something? Go for it. Go ahead. All right. Does Al need to ban me? Everyone else has. That's a rite of passage. Banning Slasher. Okie dokie. Right, 8 years though. The better part of a decade, and it's almost like 8 years to the day as well. Crazy. All right. Shall we do a little bit more of the game? We've had so much time just taken up by bots. I would love to mod just to ban Slasher. I mean, if you want to be a mod, you always can. I trust you. I'm on a touchpad, so occasionally I ban someone by accident. Oops. That always happens. 23 timeouts and 10 bans. Wait, is that you? Oh, that's funny. Okay. That's me. Incredible. All right. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Siri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to a book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay. Hey, Yuri. Huh? Ah. Oh my god! They're in like every friggin' language under the sun! Bloody hell, where are the bots coming from? Crazy. Craziness. What the hell is that message? Jesus. Okay. Yeah, it's literally just bots. It's quite literally just bots. Do I have to put my shoes down now? Not necessarily. All the drama of a bad parenting. What do you think of the actual game itself? Though I just want to know your input. I think it's such a shame because I thought it was I liked the game and I was kind of looking forward to seeing other installments with the kids and everything, like the other ghost kids, and seeing where that was going to go. It is such a shame what happened afterwards, because yeah, it really just, it ruins it. It absolutely ruins it. I'm on the YouTube. Say Raven, welcome on in. Yeah, he gets shoes ready. It's a very sad game though. It was, yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a really, really well done game, so it's such a crying shame that, like, bad stuff. Total cost of 2 copies of GTA 6 cost me 290 US 290 Australian dollars. Excuse me? That's mad. Guess you missed the drama. I watched the playthrough. Oh yeah. No, the bad parenting one. I literally didn't find out about it until after I posted the video, and then it started getting comments. I was like, god damn it. Yeah, sadly. But oh well. 290 Australian dollars is insane. It really is for 2 copies. Are they just like regular copies as well? That's rough. That's really rough. Okay. I'm gonna go back into it. You know what? It might actually be an idea. Do we make the pinned message English only? I feel like we probably should, actually. I know the content warning's there, but I feel like we should actually make it English only. Okay, there we go. Moderate what we cannot read. There we go. Because I feel like that is becoming more of an issue this current moment. Especially if there's like an influx of bots. There we go. Sorry, Japanese friend, your message was at least about DDLC though. Yeah, true. Yeah. It's just, it's a shame, it's a shame. But when there's just like a wave like this coming in all at once, it's just... If you ever need another model idea, I'm ready to fight. Okay, I will mod you as well, Gracie, because... Yes, I do. I absolutely trust you. So, let me go ahead and... I'm nearly modding the wrong person. There we go. And I will do the same on YouTube as well. Add as moderator. There you go. Okay. Yeah, Gracie. Yeah, I mean, I've literally known Gracie since she was born, so there's you know, there's not an awful lot in terms of doubt. Random person you accidentally mod, like, yeah, I put 1 instead of 2. Moderate Avengers assembled. Hey, how's it going, Light Brigade? Welcome on in. How you doing today? This one is Ultimate Edition, and the other copy is from a gaming shop. Ah, I see, I see. Sasha, where are you? You're getting banned! Gracie instantly becomes one of those lead moderators. All the mods in the YouTube chat. Yeah, for real. Oh, God. But yeah, just to reiterate, please, only English in the YouTube chat. It is actually like a terms of service issue, like in terms of chat both on YouTube and on Twitch. If somebody starts posting a load of like hate speech or like aggressive language or slurs, anything like that in a different language, and we're not able to read it, so therefore we don't time somebody out or ban them or delete messages or anything like that, then the responsibility falls back on me and I get punished for somebody acting that way in chat. So that's why we've got to be so strict about English only in the chat. So I hope you guys understand, because I will be held accountable if somebody else misbehaves in a different language, and I don't personally want to risk that. So yeah. YouTube mod battle royale to determine who can ban the most bots. Or keep a tally. It's good to have good mods, to be honest, because some mods use their power for the bad. To be honest, I hate when that happens. Yeah, unfortunately there can be people who get a bit militant, but yeah, I've got the most chill mod team in the world. They're all great. They really are. Yeah, good people. We've got very good people. Just like Gracie do it. I'll just have random beef with you for fun instead. Oh, it's funny. Hey Rena, welcome on in. Alright, let's keep going. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one that we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make me read my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was just gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realised how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with me helping involve Lydia in the club activities? Ooh. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Lydia. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. That was, I didn't expect that to come from Yuri. Okay. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to be judging people like that. Lydia, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Lydia? I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Lydia, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get to the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. And it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Lydia. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Lydia, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Huh. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. This girl? We have so much in common. We have so much in common. She's a horror girly. She's got back pain. Girl, I know how you feel. I know how you feel so badly. Okay. I'm really sorry, guys. I think I'm gonna have to minimize chat for a second. Just because I hope you understand, only for a little bit, but like when I can see just like all the messages pinging out the corner of my eye, it's really kind of affecting my reading ability. So I'm really, really sorry, but just for like a couple of minutes until the bots cool down, I could really do with just... Yeah. I could really just do with like minimizing it for a second. I hope that's alright. I don't blame you, I'm sorry. No, you're all good, you're all good. It's literally just for a couple of minutes. It's just, yeah, I can just see it out the corner of my eye, so yeah, just while I'm like reading, I guess, until we get to like the next bit, and then I can kind of talk with you guys again. Okay. But yeah, just give me a little second and we'll get through more of the story. I fully trust the mods to keep on top of it. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really do appreciate you. Alright. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? I feel called out. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the reading position as last time. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but... And she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure that I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Imagine if she was just like only opening her mouth because she's so like lost in the sauce in reading this book, and then somebody's just like, ah. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Lydia. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah? That's all it was? Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can just tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I love how this tiny little chocolate just appears. The teensy tiniest little square you've ever seen. I feel a hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Lydia, you can help Yuri by put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling there is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay. Who do we show it to first? I think that's another good point to save up. Why not? Let's do that. Let's have a quick catch up with chat. Where are you? Where are you? Oh my goodness, there's so many, isn't there? So many coming in. I don't understand. Oh my goodness. Just gonna say the same thing over and over. Yeah, it's definitely bots, isn't it? An English one. Interesting, okay. Very pretty artwork, only just realising watching a playthrough. It is, isn't it? It's really, really pretty. It just goes to show as well, you don't need Gen AI art. You could just have really pretty art. Lydia, I think they've stopped. Unfortunate. Bad timing on that. I wish I could make chocolate just a pit. Me too! God damn it. Oh, you guys are doing such a smashing job. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Well, why break the habit of a lifetime? In fact, let's do Monica first. Well, not like that, but yeah. Keep having to switch chat. Really? Damn. Okay. Hi again, Lydia. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll be able to come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery's better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best ways to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much more personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Maths! Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really... Let me try that again. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, it's just getting creepier, isn't it? Well, let's get back to our gals. Who should we show the poem to next? Let's go with Yuri. Yeah. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Lydia, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon! I like where this is going already. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Interesting. I was gonna say, like, the whole getting a friend who's constantly hungry almost kind of sounds like Sayuri. But, took a bit of a darker turn towards the end there. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Lydia? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best that we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Lydia. That's exaggerating a bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought that I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, so let's go with Sayuri next. Oh! I like this one, Lydia. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. God, sorry, that yawn just crept up on me then. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up just getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both? There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? I was gonna say bittersweet. Yeah. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give you the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Lydia. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? That took a turn. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. It's weird how, like, this has suddenly got a rhyming pattern and this one's kind of almost like a ramble. And then this one's changed again. Interesting. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading. Something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. You're okay, Siri? Holy crap. Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Siri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. And then last up, we've got Natsuki. Let's try that. Well, I could admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this kind of thing. This angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Oh, looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you! Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take it, stupid poem. If you read it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh, we didn't even get to read one from her. Okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Siri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance... That is so unnecessary. That is so unnecessary. Come on. Oh, Lisa. No worries. I hope she has a good sleep. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much, honestly, for being on top of chat. I appreciate it. Do any of these poems actually make use of a meter? I am quite curious as to whether or not that happens, but I guess we'll see. Alright. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have many arguments left. Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh! Why does that feel ominous? Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. No, let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting a poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ooh! Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. Those are two of the words that we chose, aren't they? Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Lydia liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well within that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more focus behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Lydia. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Lydia lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once again, I finish. I receive applause anyway. Sorry, not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Lydia. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with the words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Ooh, okay, I feel like... Save, make that choice, see what happens. So, I would still walk home with Sayori, or I would walk home with Yuri. I feel like this is probably kind of a turning point, maybe. Like, if I went back on my choice and chose Sayori instead. We'll go with Yuri, though. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for dropping me in such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I'd hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay! Right. I actually think that there is probably a good place for us to end today. Do you guys think? I'm so sorry that I've not been able to have a look at chat for a little bit. But yeah, I just, I wanted to, you know, try and get through more of the story without fumbling. You can change the live settings on YouTube to be require a subbed account for an hour or more to be able to talk and chat. Oh, I didn't realize that was a setting, but yeah, I can do that. Hey, Rooster Jacket, how's it going? I'm so sorry that, yeah, I didn't. Oh God, that's a horrendous one. Ew. What the hell is going on with YouTube chat today? That is madness. Okay. It's a seeming sauce. Yeah, I thought the same as well. Just checks out the channel. It's giving the same sort of vibes as the others. Yeah, I had a little bit of a feeling about that before. But yeah, again, mods, thank you so much for keeping an eye out, and I'm very, very apologetic to anybody that, you know, I might have missed in chat or anything like that. Unfortunately, we've been like inundated with bots in stream today, so yeah, I've just had to like switch off chat for a little bit and let the mods deal with taking care of people. Hang on, let me I do need to like have a look at that and see what viewer activity is. It gonna be in there? No, that's like events. Stream settings. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna have to like community moderation might be in that potentially. Settings, there we go. What do we have? All chat? No, it's not that. Content controls, might that be a thing? Post in your community. Comments, posts, and more. Comments and new video posts. Messages in your live chat. Aha! There we go. Hold potentially inappropriate messages. Hold a broader range of potentially inappropriate messages. Okay, so it doesn't look like there is an option for like making people verified or anything like that. Like making people have to be subbed or anything. I've enjoyed your stream today, Lydia, and I'll be back when you're next live again. Thank you so much, Mystical. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be back live again tomorrow. But, oh my god. Did anybody hear my back crack then? That was glorious. Yeah. Oh, did they go into the Discord as well? Kenna said they'd try going into the Discord. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me have a look at... wait, I've not seen any. I dealt with them before they could do anything. Oh, really? Wait a minute. Oh, that's strange. I can only see, like, the one join. Oh, well. Check the mod chat and you'll see. Got you. Oh. That's so weird. That's so odd. Okay, yeah, I'll change some of the settings, I think. Hope I can catch tomorrow's stream from the start. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much for coming in, Rooster. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea why we've just been like completely and utterly inundated with bots today. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, I'm gonna look at some settings because I just don't get it. I don't get why they've all randomly come in. Very strange. But yeah, we'll look into that and get it sorted. For anybody that wasn't here, like today, yesterday, whichever, unfortunately, the heat wave in the UK made it like actually quite dangerous to be streaming on like Thursday, Friday. Like it was just way too hot, way too hot. I didn't want to like damage my PC, but then also like make my streaming room go up above 40 degrees. So yeah, I unfortunately did have to call it off. But to make up for it and the fact that like streams have been so inconsistent lately, I am going to be trying to stream pretty much every day this week if I possibly can. So I'll be back tomorrow doing more Doki Doki, and I'm also going to arrange at some point to finish off Scratch Creek with Lovro, and we've got another game, and then we'll be doing Bendy Lone Wolf at some point as well. That's crazy though. Yeah, you have to be on safety mode. Yeah, for sure. Counting it tomorrow again. Yeah, I'll definitely like ahead of time. Participation mode. Okay. Health is more important than streams. Yeah, but this is kind of like my only job right now. What time are you going live tomorrow? It might be around about the same time again. Probably around the same time again, yeah. As I said somewhere, when you start being targeted by bots, you're thriving in content. Okie Doki Literature Club, I love that. Sending the screenshot on Blue Sky. Thank you so much. I'd appreciate that. Uh-oh, not more chaotic Lydia and Lovero gameplay at some point, yeah. Okay. Think of your health. It doesn't hurt if the streams get pushed back. I know, but I care about you, friend. I know. Yeah, it's just been so frustrating. It's been like I've actively really wanted to stream. Like I've just been sat here being like, but then I can't because I know that I'd just be like a horrible, reckless, dangerous decision. So yeah. You have a lovely streaming room, to be honest. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's I only very recently, like the day before last, took some like fake plants and stuff down because they were just too much heat, retaining too much heat. But yeah, I've got a good collection of Gamer Sups and Silent Hill stuff and Pokemon and that kind of thing. So yeah. Who's that blue bunny, to be honest, with the red stuff on the mouth? That is Robbie the Rabbit from Silent Hill. Silent Hill 3 specifically, but yeah, it's that's kind of like predominantly my Silent Hill shelf, but then obviously I've got this up here. I've got the bulky from the original Silent Hill 2 as well. And then I've got, I'm pretty sure I've got more. Oh yeah, I've got the not that you can see it with my mic in the way, but there are the three coins from the puzzle in Silent Hill 2 as well. I want that pumpkin. I'm pretty sure I got it from TK Maxx. You mean from Dead by Daylight and it was taken by Silent Hill? Love Jesus. Still thinking it's a nice Silent Hill collection. Thank you so much. You have a lot of Gamer Subs? I do indeed. I'm actually I'm partnered with them. So yeah, if anybody wants to get money off the Gamer Subs order, I can get you 10% off minimum if you use code ALIEN or EarthToLydia at checkout. And Kenneth has very, very kindly put the links in chat. So yeah, you don't even need to put... Probably don't even need to put the code in. If you click those, that link, it should apply it automatically. The sad part is actually new people are kind of screwed over because of them. Because the bots. Yeah. I think my mind just made up a fake boss fight video. For some reason, I always thought Robbie was a boss fight. No, Robbie's just, he just chills. He's just chilling. Yeah, he's literally just the mascot of Lakeside Amusement Park. But he's a good little guy. Oh, I've also got, speaking of, I've got postcards from Silent Hill down there as well. But yeah, anyway, that is all from me today, I'm afraid. I'm getting really, really tired. It's properly catching up with me now. Context, I've been awake since 4:30 this morning. It's currently 8 o'clock, so yeah, I'm really starting to get like, you can probably hear me, getting a bit sleepy. Getting a bit sleepy and yawning a bit before. So, yeah, shall we go ahead and find somebody to raid? I feel like that's an idea. That's an idea. Let me have a look at who is live. I will also put my socials in the chat, so if you want to know when I'm next going to be live, those are all the places to find out. I post on literally every social media that I've got when I'm going live, so like TikTok, Instagram stories, Twitch as well, in the Discord server, on my Blue Sky threads, and Twitter, all of them. Yeah, every one of them I will be posting on when I go live. So, okay. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go ahead and raid El Nari today. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I've not raided Ollie in a little bit. So yeah, I've got a couple of raid messages for you guys in chat. If you would like to come over with the raid, you do get extra channel points on Twitch for anybody saving up for things. So if you're a sub, sorry, if you're not a sub, please copy the first one. If you are a sub, copy the second one. If you are unhinged like the rest of us, then copy that third one. So yeah, that will be all from me today. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that has joined today and given me their time. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, like I mentioned before, we'll be back tomorrow and hopefully streaming every day this week. But I'll keep you updated on those. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And do remember, I just posted a new video over on the YouTube channel as well. So go and check that out. It's a really fun anomaly game with different endings and 100 anomalies. So I got all of them for you. Go check that video out and I will see you all later. Bye!